ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video with me, the King of the Funkos. I hope you're well. And today we have kind of a mail day Monday, to a certain extent. It will probably go out on a Monday. It's a little bit of a mail day for one of my friends over in Portugal, which we have two massive high-end Walking Dead pops. I have opened these boxes because there was a box that arrived at mine. I wasn't too sure what it was. I looked in it and I definitely didn't know what it was, and there is a funny story, so we will go on to that, and somewhere down the line there will be an extension on this video, so this video won't go out until I know the answer and what happens, so stay tuned. So we, as I said, have always kind of been a port hub for anyone that kind of wants to purchase Funkos, and I don't mind sending them internationally. And again, my friend Tanya purchased two Walking Dead pops, which I am going to be shipping over to her ASAP. So I thought I might as well quickly do a video, because we may not see them on this channel otherwise. But we actually have a Walking Dead supply drop exclusive, and this is Alpha Unmasked. So quite a nice pop for sure. Of course, I don't collect Walking Dead, but there are people on this channel that probably do. So I thought I may as well show you what there is. And this one is a old school Hot Topic exclusive pop. This is number 72, Daryl Dixon. So two very nice Walking Dead pops for sure. I personally do like Daryl Dixon. I think he is one of the best characters in The Walking Dead, even though I did kind of fall out of love with The Walking Dead, but nonetheless I do still like it. I do still like him, sorry. And then we have this box. Now I only knew of two parcels that should be coming. One should be an extension onto another Mailday Monday, which is a Grail, which should be out before this video. And then what I thought this box was, but it made no sense because this box is very small for what I purchased, and it is an auction win. However, the funny story, this person had an auction multiple times, 3 auctions she allowed a max. And unfortunately she sent me the wrong auction. Luckily I quickly messaged, and the outcome currently is the person that we purchased them from is going to refund postage, so that myself and a lady called Kaylee, who is an admin for a few of the Funko groups, can basically send each other our correct pops. So now that I actually have them here, I may as well kind of show you what is in here. So the first pop we actually don't have, but is in this one, is J. Jonah Jameson. So I believe this was £5 postage, and from what I saw, Kaylee won it for £13, so £18 all in, and for what's in here, it's very good value. Then we have the Human Torch. All the boxes look to be in good condition. Then we have, by the looks of it, Masters of the Universe. We have Battle Armor Skeletor. There is a tiny little ding at the back, but nothing major. It won't affect value whatsoever. But Battle Armor Skeletor. Now I am being very careful because of course these pops are not mine. Then we have the special edition Thor Ragnarok Bruce Banner. Now we have had this one a couple of times on the channel. Not a bad pop. If I was going to collect any Marvel pops, it would be from the Thor Ragnarok series. Then we have DC Superheroes Zatanna, and this is the 2020 limited exclusive. Now there is a little ding on the back. You can kind of see it right here. And I also wanted to record this mainly because it will protect my backside if anything goes wrong with this exchange. But Zatanna And the final pop that they won is, I think this is blue chrome. Do shoot me down, it could be purple. I am colourblind. It is the Flash from Justice League. Now, like I said, I believe, if I'm correct in saying, Kaylee won this for £13 plus plus £5 postage, so about £18. My one, I won for £20 all in. Has a few more pops, and it is a Disney bundle. So, hopefully, we will see that Disney bundle. And if we do, and when we do, I will put it on the extension of this video. I will, of course, put the pop prices for these pops somewhere, just to see how Kaylee done on value. I definitely think for £18 all in, what's that, £3 a pop, I damn well know that's half decent value. I probably would say Zatanna's probably in the £7-8. Flash probably in the £7-8. You're probably looking at about £30-40 worth of pop set, if not a bit more. And then hopefully ours arrive, and when it does, I will, like I say, put it on the extension. So hopefully you'll see me in literally 2 seconds. And we are back with what I think should be the mistake. You would have seen it just a minute ago. And this was the auction win that got sent incorrectly by accident. But me and, well, all three of us have, of course, worked it out, and this should be the correct win for us. When I can get in, when I still can get in, and I can. So it definitely looks like my win for sure. So, I am sweating one out. You can probably see the sweat nearly dripping off me. It's literally midday, and it's about 30 degrees out there. And the worst part about it is I'm about to go to work. I start work at 2. I work in a very, very hot factory. So I am waiting to die. So the pops that we have, so we paid, I think, £18 all in for all of these. There's 2 pops in here that I'm looking to keep, and the rest will be for sale. So the one that we're not going to keep is Matthias from Frozen 2. Like I said, I will put prices somewhere around here. But I do actually have a Matthias already for sale. But it's not the end of the world. Basically, I was looking at them going for the price that we got them for. I can't really go wrong. Then we have Manticore from Onward. And to be fair, the box conditions are, Matthias had a little bit of wear and tear, like an 8 out of 10. This is a 9 out of 10 easily, maybe even a 9.5. That's very limited. So pretty much, you know, selling them at £3 or £4 each, they all will make my money back, and I get to keep 2 pops and not actually really spend anything. Then we have Vanessa as Ursula. This has slight damage down the side, but again, not really that bothered. Easily £5 pop, even with some damage. So pops like this don't bother me if there is some damage, because they sell themselves. Then a pop that we're not too sure if we're going to keep, just because I don't necessarily collect Disney as far as other logoed, but I do quite like this, and it's the Hyacinth Hippo from Fantasia, or Fantasia, however you want to say it. Again, quite like it. I do quite like these pops. So maybe I go down the road of trying to collect all of these. It is quite nice. I do like the Chernobog, which of course is one of my ultimate grails as far as OG Disney. Then one of the pops that we will be keeping is Gronk from the new Groove. Of course, Disney logoed. I won't lie, I've never actually seen the new Groove myself. So not sure what it's all about. But I of course have a few of these pops already, and I saw them and I thought if I get them for the right price, then it'd be worth purchasing. So we have Gronk. Then we have a oversized pop, and this is of the Water Nook from Frozen 2. Probably actually one of my favourite Disneys, I'm not going to lie. I personally like Frozen. And I actually think Frozen 2 was better than the first. I don't know what other people think, but for me, I absolutely loved Frozen 2. So I cannot complain with this pop. I would probably have kept it if it wasn't oversized. I just haven't got the space for oversized pops, really, unless it's pops that I really want. Let's try. We've got last two coming. Another one that we're not going to keep, because actually I own this one, is Ursula as Vanessa. Again, the actual front and everything is fine, but there is a little bit of creasage at the bottom. But again, it will sell itself, again, for probably £5. So even if I said that I sold all of these for pretty much £5 each, you know, there's £30 just there. So not only are you kind of making your money back, you're making a little bit of profit on top, just to kind of help elsewhere. And the last one that we are keeping is Patcha from the New Groove. Now, there is a tiny bit of creasage at the top here. You can see it better there. But again, it doesn't bother me. These sort of cheap pops, I really don't care what the condition are necessarily like. It's more when it gets to the 20+ value that I actually do care about the actual condition. Unless it's a pop that I've been wanting for ages, i.e. like an OG Sully, OG Michael Zalski, then maybe I would want it to be in the kind of 9, 8.5 category. But there are the auction wins that we had won. I personally think we've done quite well for 18 quid. Even if I was to say, screw it, let's sell them all, I'd double my money quite quickly. But that's not the case. Like I say, I buy auctions, I buy collections to keep certain pops and then sell the rest to try and recoup as much money as possible. Or if I turn a profit, then that's a bonus. But it's not necessarily about the profit. I mainly want to collect all the pops that I can without spending as much money as I can, if you know what I mean. And I mean, I've worked it all out and I'm behind on money as far as how much I've spent to how much I've sold. However, with everything I've got for sale, if I sold it all for like £3 each, I'd make my money back. And I mean, I've got pops that are worth 50, 60, 70 quid still. So in hindsight, I know that I'm actually above my price, which then for me that every single pop that I own here, I haven't actually spent a penny on. Which, when you think that I own, you know, Bank Robber Joker, I own signed Funko Pops, Pennywise and Gutter, you know, some proper top-notch kind of grails, then I think I've done quite well. But that is it for this video. Let me know what your favourite is. I'm going to go with Ursula as Vanessa for the Guess the Lindell game. Of course, subscribe if you're new around here, and like the video if you like what you have seen. Until next time, guys, I shall see you all very soon.